Pygmalion. We are on Pygmalion. This album is hit and miss. I think that it's really good at times. Tonally inconsistent, but in a way that kind of gives it some charm. You know? To have like some kind of like all the Rachel stuff is like this kind of like British folk sort of like that kind of stuff, you know? It's like really cool. Um I really like the atmosphere on a lot of these tracks. It's I don't know. I there's like something that's just kind of like stuck in my shoe with this album, as far as like something's holding it back, and it's kind of hard to put my finger on what it is. Very nice opener with Rudy. Love when things just kind of slowly come in. Much more minimal album than most of their other work. Man. And then when the bass comes in, I respect the patience. My main criticism is that it kind of like doesn't build to anything, which is also the criticism I have with Crazy for You, which we get to compare the album version with the demo version today, so that'll be interesting. I like this kind of like down-tempo, chill kind of track though, you know? Something very like, what's the word? Cerebral about this album. It's very like in your head. Honestly, the vocals are what bring it down a little bit for me. If it was just instrumental, it's an impeccable vibe. Nice. Nice. Watch, I'm gonna go through these songs and be like, there's nothing wrong with the album. The album's fine. Very dark. Oh yeah, this thing. Which, doesn't this reappear on the thing? Yeah, it does. Really interesting, like, gothic vibe. I don't remember this one all that well. It's got a nice, like, I don't know why it makes me think of ancient Rome. Yeah, it doesn't really go anywhere, and it's like a little grating. Least favorite, but interesting. cello. Cool little interlude. Jay's Heaven. I forgot about this. This song's great. Man. This reminds me of Dark Souls, oddly enough. When I played through the first Dark Souls game, I was listening to a lot of Dream Pop. I was listening to like Wild Nothing and the Radio Department. The vibe matched pretty well, surprisingly. Yeah, this track is great. It's got the Mark Hollis slowness to it, you know? Love the chord work too, man. And then Visions of LA, what I was just playing. Oh, nice. I haven't listened to, was it On Fire, the second album? I haven't listened to that in a long time. I haven't listened to much of the first album in a long time either. Like Tugboat will come up on my playlist sometimes, but I need to go back and revisit. I think going into Galaxy 500 earlier in my like reaction career, if you want to call it that, I wasn't really ready for it. I just thought it was going to be like other dream pop that I was used to, and it kind of wasn't. So that's what I've heard. Like very few people seem to talk about it, but I've heard only good things. This track, I mean, like the Spirit of Eden level, like choir of angels. Sometimes this is the song you need to listen to, you know? You just need a bit of healing. Man. No, Neil, you sound so sweet. Yeah, great track. I think I mentioned this before. I re-listened to Spirit of Eden finally. Because I hadn't heard it except for I Don't Believe You. I Don't Believe in You. That's the only track I had ever revisited. And I went through it again finally. Yeah, it's an impeccable, absolutely impeccable album. Not as good as Laughingstock to me, which, you know, it has new grass on it, so Spirit of Eden inherently can't be as good because it does not have new grass. But man, every time I listen to I Believe in You and it gets to that like angelic choir, like choral melody, a spirit, how long? It's like, oh, and this does the same thing. I love it. And now, All of Us, which I think I'm going to give it a 4. Similar to Visions of LA. This song is immaculate too. This is really good. So like what really throws me about this album is the juxtaposition of these like softer traditional folk songs with a psychedelic bent to them, very atmospheric, mixed with these like ambient drony more experimental tracks like Rudy and Crazy for You and all that. But they sort of work together because like the songwriting and vibes match. It's not like they were made like at two completely different times in their career and they just mashed it together. It's like there's a flow. There is a flow. Yeah, I'll probably still leave it at a 4. I just wasn't ready for it when I listened to it, but now that it sat for a while, I'm like, Pygmalion's pretty good. It's a bit of a black sheep in the Slowdive catalog. But like, their albums are different. They all have different personalities, honestly. Like, you can say that like a lot of their first EPs sound like the first album, like sure, but like Souvlaki is a different kind of beast. This is different. The self-titled is different. The newest album is different. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this album is great. I come back to Blue Sky and Clear often, as well as a few of the other ones. Yeah, really solid. Certainly not one to overlook, that's for sure.